Hey y'all, what's good? Thank you for tuning in. We are now going to jump right into the text messages between Paul and Shonda. This will be part five, the text messages for the month of May 2022. All right, May 1st, Shonda. Once you get there, please message me with your schedule. Did you take the keys and remote with you? LOL. Paul. Nosy should be on the couch either, the back or one of the seats. Shonda. Okay, well, look, I have other keys as well, fortunately. Found them and scheduled by chance? Paul sends his schedule. Shonda. Thank you. I'm sorry, sweetie. It was not supposed to rain today. Please get home and get in here to dry off as soon as possible. Is your movie done? Paul. Yes, I already turned off the TV. Shonda. KK. Please check to see if he grabbed a blanket or sheet, please. Paul. KK. Paul, all good. Shonda, thank you. May 2nd. I hear a device and don't try to lie and tell me otherwise. Way too late for that. Time to get up and walk Sharma, please. Paul, KK. Then he sends her a transaction. Shonda, time to get up. We have a short afternoon, so I'll be home before you need to leave. You're not up? Paul, I'm up. Shonda, uh huh. Now you are. LOL. Please either keep Timothy in his room and not walking the puppy at all or keep a very close eye on him. Looks like we had one more hearing added, so might get home about when you need to leave. Still way earlier than normal. Never mind, that hearing is not us. Yay. How is it going? Paul, good. Shonda, good. Leaving now. I have to get gas. Please get ready to open the garage door when I tell you I'm on the street. I'm only a few minutes away now. I need to find my garage door key opener in the back seat. Okay, I was going to have to wait until I actually told you I was on the street. But anyway, Paul, I hope it's okay if I grab a quick drink and snack from Walgreens since I have a little bit more time before I have to clock in. Shonda, just don't spend much, please. Paul, KK, can I have $13 of what I'm owed? My card is being stubborn. Crap is not cheap as it used to be. Shonda, I don't have it to give back till tomorrow, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Paul, the money I sent you is still pending. Shonda, weird, not pending here. What is your balance showing? Can you give me some money via Apple Pay and I can send it back via Apple Pay? Paul, okay, so another customer was nice and paid. I heavily apologized to him and said he didn't have to, but he still did. So, Shonda, oh, that's really cool. Timothy is up for the night. I have the alarm remote. He better not disturb me. Love you. All right, May 3rd. Please get up and walk, Sharma. Paul, coming. Shonda, please log into the camera downstairs and keep a close eye on him. Paul, okay. Shonda, you up? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, yes. Shonda, how goes it? Paul, good. Shonda, please make sure you crate the puppy and put both rooms. Sorry. Please make sure you crate the puppy and put both boys in their room before you go. Please also make sure that you turn on Timothy's alarm before you leave and leave the keys in the garage. Make sure you send him to the bathroom before you leave. He won't be in there long enough to need to get out. Go to bed, please. You have an early morning. This is now May 4th. Is that you making noise down there? Paul, no. Shonda, K. Please come up and walk Sharma. Please? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, on my way. Shonda, need you to check the camera downstairs. It's showing offline for some reason. Maybe log into that camera and then log me back into it and see if that helps. No reason for it to show as offline unless he messed with it. Paul, okay. Shonda, thank you. Can't risk that camera not working today. Is the camera working for you? Paul, no. Shonda, okay, they need to go check on it, please. Maybe unplug and plug it back in without moving where it was pointed. Sorry to bug you, but you need to get this working. Did you unplug it and plug it back in? Paul, not yet. I'm trying to get ready for work here. Shonda, okay, sorry about that, but you don't need to leave until 8:30, right? Paul, okay, try it now. Shonda, got it. Thank you so much. Please make sure he goes in his room, sitting with his hands on his head when you leave. But again, don't set the motion sensor because he will have to walk the dog later. And make sure to crate the puppy. As soon as you can, please let me know when your relief comes in today. I either need to make sure you will be there by the time I told Grammy to pick up little man, or I need you to arrange to have a short lunch and get home early to take him to his game. Love you. Paul, love you too, mama. Also, real quick, did you know if I spend $25 here, you get a free ticket to see Top Gun Maverick? Shonda, really? Have to consider that. Paul, KK, Shonda, and let me know on my question as soon as you can. Paul, what do you mean by my relief? Shonda, the person that usually comes in after you to work for the rest of the day. When are they scheduled to come in? Paul, since the only other nighttime GU is Ron, he'll be here around 4-ish. I'm also helping train a new GU guy. So that'll put the total number of GU people to 4. Shonda, cool that you're helping train someone. Okay, but what I'm trying to figure out is if you know, will you be off by 4 p.m.? Paul, somewhere around there, or if we're slow, I'll probably get to leave early. Shonda, is there any doubt in your mind that you will be able to leave by 4? I need to give Grammy and Grandpa a time to get little man, and I was going to say 5:15, which should give you enough time to get home and gather his baseball stuff and get him into his baseball uniform. Paul, I don't know, but I really need to get to work here, Mama. Lori is the opening manager, and she hates when I'm on my phone, even if it's important. Shonda, okay, I'm not trying to bug you. I was just trying to figure this out. Paul, and I don't know if I will or not, Mama. I might be. The chances are usually 50-50. It just depends on how busy we get. So then he texts her at 2:25 on my way home now. Shonda, okay, sorry about earlier, sweetie. But Timothy snuck more food on you this morning. Paul, of course he did. Honestly, I can't sleep for the dadgum seconds with him. Shonda, yep, I took a short lunch today, so I will be headed home in time to pick up little G for his game. However, it will help me tremendously if you could put him in his baseball shirt, pants, and socks at about 5 o'clock. His cleats are still in the garage. They could not find the keys earlier to give him pizza rolls. But if he wants pizza rolls, he needs to eat them right when you get home so they are not sitting heavy on his stomach during the game. Let me know when you get home, please. Please put Timothy against the wall downstairs and sign into that camera. And please watch that camera because he will sneak little G's room to try to steal whatever food might be in there. I meant downstairs, not in his room. Thank you, sweetie. Actually, before I circumcise, you need to log into that camera and you need to watch them closely. I pulled it up to make sure you had logged in, and he was already very close to little G's room where he doesn't belong, and he had one leg propped up like he does. Wow, Siri should say before I say thank you. Please go ahead and get little G in his baseball clothes, his jersey, his pants, and his socks. He does not need to put his cleats on yet, though. Please? Paul, I got it. I'm trying to find his jersey. Shonda. It was on the back of the couch near where I set it earlier. It might be on the floor or under the couch there, or it might be on the back of the couch under stuff. It's bright purple, royal purple. Paul, do you have his backpack? Shonda, it is in the garage. Please open the garage door. How goes it? Paul, good. Shonda, I asked if Grandpa had a little bit of cash because I don't get paid until like 1:30 p.m. tomorrow, and I have to get gas on the way to work or I won't make it to work. And he gave me some extra and told me to get food for us on the way home. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. And I'm going to use what he told me to spend it on, food and gas. So I'm just gonna spend what I need on gas tomorrow morning. So what sounds good? But I need to know fairly quickly. Paul, KFC, Shonda. Okay, we will each get to get a meal. It's not enough to get us a bucket. So what do you want? Shoot, that means I have to go the other direction. Paul, is there a 6-piece meal? Shonda, baseball fields are opposite direction from KFC. I think the smallest is a piece. Paul, if I send a bit more money, can you get me something bigger? Shonda, do you have any money left until I pay you back part of what I owe you tomorrow? Paul, yes, I have $69. Shonda, phone, whatever. I guess that's supposed to be fine, whatever. I was trying to be nice with the 15 bucks that grandpa gave me, and I was going to let you use 10 of it because the meal I usually get is 5, but that's just fine. Just do it quickly and then let me know what you want. Paul, how much? Shonda, I don't know. Maybe check their online menu. For that matter, you can order delivery from KFC and then I can get whatever else I want. Paul, okay. Shonda, never mind. Guess I'm turning around. KFC doesn't do delivery at this hour. Popeye does, but KFC does not. Paul, I could order for all of us. I may have to pull a bit from savings, but I can do it. Shonda, from where? Paul, what sounds good? Shonda, I know you wouldn't need to pull money from savings. It doesn't cost that much to feed you and me. Little G is with them for tonight. Wow. So nothing for Timothy. Oh, God, help me get through this. Do you want me to come home so we can figure it out? Paul, sure. Shonda, okay. Need the garage door opening, please. Paul, he's not done yet, Mama. I'll let you know when for now you can deactivate it so he can put his pants on. I think Sharma stepped on it. There we go. Sorry, Shonda. It's fine, so I can turn it on? Paul, yes. I'm almost done. Sorry. Shonda, it's okay. Just making sure he isn't leaving a light on to be ornery. Paul, no, that was me who left it on. My bad. Shonda, no worries. Love you, night. Paul, night. Love you too. May 5th. Please come walk Sharma. Paul, coming. Shonda, Timothy is claiming he has to pee really bad, so I went ahead and sent him. Please, please, please make sure you reset the alarm on his pants. Sorry to bug you. But do you think it would be giving him too much to just let him lay down until noon with the alarm on his door and turned on and let him sleep until noon that way? I don't think they will bring little G back before noon. Please let me know what you think about that ASAP. That way you can get back to sleep quickly. Paul, sweetie, I'm sorry to bother you, but I need an answer. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Sorry to bother you. Did you go back to sleep without reading my messages? Paul, sorry I did. He peed and is back on the wall, on the time wall. Shonda, no, look further down, buddy, about my question about him sleeping a little longer and stuff. Question mark. Paul, okay, that's fine. Shonda, just please make sure you put the alarm on his door and make sure it's activated and set an alarm for noon for both of you to wake up. You will need to get him into his room and make sure the alarm is on the door and turned on. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You said the alarm is on his door. Paul, I turned it on. Shonda, thank you. I think Timothy is trying to call out to you, and it's past 12 anyway. Paul, okay. Shonda, thank you, and please get the two things done today that I asked you to do. Paul, okay. Shonda, Grammy is taking Little G to practice, so you don't have to worry about that. Just get those two things done that I asked you to do, please. Paul, okay. How do you want me to clean the garage? Shonda, and can you please log into the downstairs camera to watch him so he's not standing like he just was and I fixed and such? Paul, like, am I making enough space for my car? Shonda, I want things neatly stacked, preferably along the edges, only so there's more space in it. And things that are obviously trash need to go into the trash. Save any bar stuff just because, even though it's not in great shape. But other than that, trash needs to go in the trash and then things need to be organized and stacked and not just thrown around. There was a lot of stuff that was already over there that could have been stacked along the edges better, but we were in a hurry when we moved. Paul, that felt weird saying. Shonda, preferably, yes. Paul, okay. Can I get Timothy's help? Shonda, LOL, LOL. Weird, but good. Paul, yes. Shonda, yes, but you need to make sure he does not get a hold of anything he should not. I don't know if I told you this or not, but once you get a few things fixed on it that needs done, we fully intend to sign over the title to your name. Crate the puppy while you're cleaning, please. And whatever you do, do not trust Timothy to go outside the house with anything from the garage without you right there with him. Paul, okay. Is a thing of Shimmer Rock beer still good? Shonda, should be. And then Paul says, please tell me I'm not the only one who thinks this is what I think it is. So it looks like, I don't know, something in a garage, just brown. I don't know what he's insinuating. Let's see. Oh, it may be rat's turds or mice turds. I don't know. Shonda, I have mouse poison in my closet. It just needs to be put somewhere Sharma can't get it. Fortunately, that's not much. It could be way worse. We may no longer have anything there, but it's best to just get it taken care of if we do. Paul, okay. Also, You may have to temporarily put your car in a driveway because we still may be cleaning when you get off. That's if Timothy keeps screwing around. Shonda, I have little G's back baseball practice right after work, so hopefully that will give you time. He gets to help you with your room as well, just for the record. He can do some forced labor after all he has pulled lately. Paul. Okay, also, how do I reconnect my Apple Watch to my phone? Shonda, oh, that's right. I will help you with it when I get home, sweetie. Sorry, but it's not something I can tell you to do. I can tell you how to do like this, but I promise I will help you get it taken care of before we go to bed. If you find any boxes labeled kitchen, could you please take those up to the kitchen, please? And please don't trust Timothy to take them up there and to not get into anything. I would like those in the house preferably. Paul, KK. And then he says, look what I found. It looks like some type of belt. Shonda says, another leash. Sorry, hard to tell just from that. Paul, yep, it kind of looks familiar, but I can't remember from what. Shonda, I will look when I get home. Fair enough? Paul, KK. Shonda, please don't be afraid to stack things up against the walls of the garage, as long as you don't stack things where they are tipping. But most of all, our boxes should not end up stacking where they would be tipping anyway. Paul, I know. I'm just ready to let Timothy do everything because he made a big mess than it was. And he keeps trying to sneak food. Old gross food. Shonda, ew. Letting him do everything is not the answer. You can tell him this comes straight from me. He needs to do what you tell him to do, exactly what you tell him to do, and only what you tell him to do. If he is not doing something you tell him to do, he needs to stand still with his hands on his head. How does that sound? By the way, I'm really proud of you. That already looks worlds better. You're getting there, promise. Paul, okay, thanks. Shonda, of course. Shonda, this part is totally up to you, but you may offer him that he may actually get to sleep a little bit tonight if you tell me he did well at the end of the day. And don't be unreasonable about it, of course, but that is totally up to you since you are the one there. Remember, I am going straight to Little G's baseball practice after work, but I probably will only stay until 7 instead of 7:30 when it actually ends. Plenty of parents only stay an hour. Do you want me to try to get a grocery delivery set up for tonight? If I can do it reasonably, and if the answer to that is yes, please let me know any possible questions so I can see if I can do or sorry, any possible requests so I can see if I can do them or not. Paul, okay. Let me think about it for a bit. Shonda, okay. How is everything going there? Paul said, wrong emoji. He sends another one. Shonda says, darn, I was going to say that it was great to see that emoji, but I will take a thumbs up as well. Literally just realized I don't have Little G's baseball stuff. It's in the garage. Paul, ugh, and Timothy might have piled stuff on top. Shonda, will please pull his backpack and bag out. How is progress going? One thing I just realized, we have 6 or 7 of those plastic bins that are emptied down in the office area. At least I think that's where y'all put them. If you need to put some stuff in those and stack them in the garage, please feel free. Just make sure you make full use of them and fill it up before you can stack them. Hey, you, any thoughts on supper? Paul, like you said, something Mexican. Shonda, okay, have you decided what Mexican you want? I should ask what Mexican place. Is there going to be room for me to pull into the garage? There should be now. And then Paul sends her a picture. No. Shonda, okay, I'm super proud of both of y'all, especially you, but I am extremely proud that you managed to get him to cooperate like you did. Paul, last thing I want to know, what should we put my car in right now or should we try and wait? Because if I can get it into neutral, I'm pretty sure we can probably push it in. I just don't know how this car works. Shonda, can we wait until we can put it in on the jump box and actually start it and get it in? Paul, sure. Shonda, I have the jump box in my car and can be charged tonight, and then we can do that tomorrow after I get home. How does that sound? Paul, okay. Shonda, I do have to do dog training after work tomorrow, but that's it. Deal. I know that's a lot of work, so if you promise you will get your room done, and then I will talk to you tonight about the other stuff that we need to get done tomorrow when I get home. Then you can be done for tonight. Does Qdoba sound good, or would you prefer Taco Bell? Paul, is there any other choices? Shonda, why don't you check Uber Eats while I'm on my way home? Paul, that's the only choices. Shonda, looks like DoorDash has a couple other options. We can look when I get home. Paul, KK. Also, and then he sends her a picture of the garage. Shonda, yes. Paul, what can I do with all this? Shonda, is that all cardboard? Paul, no. Shonda, okay, let me retry that question. Is it all cardboard boxes? Paul, no. There's other trash too. Shonda, then what is it? And for now, you can put it all on your side of the garage, okay? We will need to figure it out what I can do with it. We can't leave it outside though. Fortunately, that car is much smaller than mama's, so we should be able to stack that up in front of where your car will go and still have space until we can get it pulled up by the trash or get it picked up by the trash. Sorry. Ignore the what is question. You sent your response before I finished dictating that. Did you end up using a bunch of plastic bins or not? The ones I mentioned earlier that are empty and can be used. Paul. Yeah, we only have one extra now and it's under a full one. Shonda, so you use the rest? Paul, yes, I'm trying to finish the cardboard. I need to focus. Shonda, that trash can needs out of my way, buddy. Okay? Did Timothy work hard enough to sleep tonight so you and I can both get some sleep? He will still have to work super hard tomorrow to earn the same, but wanted to ask about tonight first. Paul, yes. He then sends her a transaction. May 6th. Walk the dog. Okay. Question mark, question mark, question mark. If you send him to the bathroom, please make sure you turn alarm on his pants back on in a minute. You can turn it back on now. Okay, sorry, but I can't watch him and work. He is just moving around too much and being too difficult and not having his arms up where he should and doing this peg leg thing. Please log into the downstairs camera and keep a very close eye on him. Please respond and let me know you got this and let me know you have logged into that camera and make sure you stay awake. Paul, sorry. Shonda, thank you. Groceries should be there soon. Get the groceries? And little G needs to clean his own room, but you will need to supervise and assist some. Timothy can stay in his room while you do that. Then for the downstairs, the stuff under Timothy's bed is fine for now, but work on the rest, please. And Timothy can help with that room and the living room. Did you seriously go back to sleep? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, I am not happy at the moment. It's almost 1 p.m. Paul, are you seriously going back to sleep with little G sitting right there? No devices until 3 areas I gave you today are clean since you want to go back to sleep for so freaking long. Paul, I'm sorry I was tired for I don't know what reason, but I didn't mean to fall back asleep. Shonda, wish I could sleep, but I have to work and then I have to go do dog training. Paul, how many things of Dr. Pepper did you order? Shonda, a bunch, like 6, and the rest of the groceries are on their way now. Paul, you said 6? 6 packs? Shonda, yep. Why? Paul, no reason. That's all the Dr. Pepper. He sent her a picture. Shonda, that looks like more than 6 packs. Paul, yeah. Shonda, how many? Paul, holy crap, 20. Shonda, I paid for 6. They seriously delivered 20 of the 6 packs? Paul, yep. Shonda, wow. Okay, I need to go back to work, and so do you. Sorry. The rest of the groceries should be there in a minute. Paul, okay. Shonda, MIPC is Little G's camera app. And that small tree needs to be put in the garage, please. The one from Little G's room. Paul, KK. Shonda, check the buns and then get the oven heated for chicken sandwiches, please. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, okay, sorry. Shonda, thank you and no worries. Headed home now. I will probably have 2 sandwiches, and I'm willing to guess you probably will as well. So when the oven is ready, please go ahead and put for him to cook. And then she says, "For Siri." So Timothy's not gonna eat again tonight. Paul, KK, Shonda, please open the garage. Pretty please, I'm coming down the street. Paul, sorry. Shonda, LOL. You betting I guess I'm supposed to say your bedding is in the dryer. Please watch him swap what is in the dryer, washer to the dryer. And please then someone let me know when he is back in his spot so I can turn on the alarm, please. I love you and I'm proud of you. You get a little snappy, but not like you've been in the past by far. I'm proud of you. Paul, thanks. And my bedding not done. He never started it. So they got Timothy washing Paul's bedding. Shonda, do you have anything at all to use? No, let his raggedy punk ass sleep on nothing like y'all let Timothy sleep on. Shonda, for tonight anyway. Paul, no. Shonda, that weighted blanket didn't go in, did it? Paul, no, but I don't think it's smart to use it when it's got a hole in it. Shonda, well, if that's your only option, there was a red blanket with snowflakes on it down there. And grab his sheet and toss it on your bed to lie on. Wow. I'm really sorry, sweetie. Paul, I think he did it to spite me. Shonda, I think so as well. I will figure out an acceptable punishment. Let me know if you have any ideas on that, please. He had put the alarm in his pocket and was planning on trying to get some sleep. Paul, this is now May 7th. Paul, sorry, I don't want to disturb you. So I was trying to whisper, yell at him to shut up. Shonda, okay. You may do that real quick. Paul, KK, thanks. Then Shonda sends an address. Then she says, it is cold. Is it cold down there? Paul, no. Shonda, okay, just checking. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. So they did not. So, okay. May 8th, she sent Paul an address to something. I'm not going to read the address. Then it skips to May 9th. Is it cold down there? Paul, no. Shonda, okay, just checking. Please come walk Sharma. Paul, okay. Please come down to the door before I leave. That was just recycling. Normally the trash has run by now. Paul, KK, Shonda. Looks like Timothy just went into the bathroom. Please make sure you turn the alarm on his door back on when he goes back in. I will let you know when he does that. Paul, yep, Shonda, he's back in his room. Please let me know after you have turned on his alarm. Paul, it's on. Shonda, thank you. Sleep well for more hours. Time to get up. Paul, I am. Shonda, glad to hear it. Please work with Timothy on scrubbing the kitchen down really well and keep a very close eye on him while you do that. Paul, okay. Shonda, how goes it? Paul, good. Shonda, if he is not working, what are you doing with him? Paul, he's folding laundry in front of me. Shonda, okay. Just please make sure he is not daddling, or then Siri corrected it, dawdling. Paul, KK, Shonda, what is daddling anyway? Please make sure Timothy goes into his room with the alarm on when you leave. I should be home not too long after you go, as long as you before you go. Okay. And please let me know where you put the alarm when you leave. Paul, KK, Shonda, normally I would not text you, but I know you don't want to start work until 4:30. Where did you put the alarm remote? And Lowe's may not have the plug for the vacuum until tomorrow. If that's the case, I will make sure Timothy vacuums like crazy tomorrow, and then you can use the steam cleaner on Wednesday after work. Paul, KK, the remote should be on or around the couch. Shonda, okay. Paul, can you do me a favor? Open my iPad and go to Wattpad and get me out of the story I'm reading so my phone can update. Shonda, when I get home, sure. Paul, KK, thanks. Shonda, you're welcome. I logged out of that for you, but you will not be allowed to have any devices tomorrow before work unless you manage to get everything done I assigned to my standards, which will not be easy. Not sure what part of Timothy going nowhere but the bathroom without being watched closely, but he stole a bunch more of the Easter basket today and hid the wrappers behind the washer and dryer because he obviously wasn't washed as he should have been. Paul, okay, there's no way that was today, mama. Don't blame me. He literally never had the opportunity to steal anything. I made sure of that. Shonda, when he was putting the clothes on my bed, he did actually. Watch your tone with me. Paul, I never gave him permission to even set foot in your room. I swear he must have done it when I went to the bathroom. He's trying to get me in trouble here, mama. And I told him to go in his room when I did. I brought him downstairs with me so his sneaky butt escaped. I watched him go into his room. Shonda. He said he never asked, but I mentioned before you need to take him downstairs when you go to the bathroom so he can't escape. Yes, he was sneaky, but have told you how to handle that. Paul, I'm sorry, but I have to go to work. I'll talk later. Shonda, no worries. Didn't expect an answer anyway. Paul, one of my coworkers wants to do something for his girlfriend and needs to borrow $25. He said he'll pay me back 30 on payday, but the Cash App isn't working. Scan you Cash App $25 to, and then it says, I'll instantly Apple Pay the money to you. Shonda, I will try. Paul, KK, thanks. Shonda, or do you want me to Cash App him directly to be safe? Paul, oh, yeah, I'll send you $25. Shonda, okay, what's his Cash App? And then he sends it. Shonda, Apple Pay it to me, please. And then Paul does. What's his name that comes up with a girl's picture on it? Paul, that's his girlfriend. The picture, I mean. Shonda, okay, and sent. What exit are you at? This is now May 10th. Paul, Ferrisburg. Shonda, that's not helpful in the least. Paul, I don't know the number. Crap, sorry. Shonda, do you want me to just leave you there or make you find a way home on your own? Yeah, you better freaking be. Paul, somehow activated auto capitalize. Shonda, please come walk Sharma. Paul, on my way. Shonda, please log into the camera downstairs. He just went to the bathroom. Watch him close, please. Paul, yes, ma'am. Shonda, thank you. Up and working? Paul, yes. Hey, we don't have a toilet bowl brush. Shonda, we did in your bathroom. Please make sure you get Little G in shorts and a t-shirt that he can practice baseball in and then put the two of them in their rooms before you leave and Sharma in his crate after you walk him. Hopefully you've gotten everything done I needed you to get done. Paul, KK, Shonda, please make sure Timothy is in his room before you leave. Paul, Paul. And then he responds, I did. Sorry I left my phone on the couch. Shonda, KK, Paul, crap. I was so busy cleaning, I forgot to get Lil G dressed. Shonda, K, Paul, just to let you know, there was some stuff I never got to because I had to go behind Timothy and properly do it. Shonda, K, well, you might have to do it tomorrow after work. And then Paul sends her a picture and says, look who stopped in for dinner. Shonda says, very funny, LOL. Paul, yeah, don't forget if you spend $25 here, you can get a free movie ticket for a movie that comes out May 27th. Shonda, I remember, trust me. And the second I pulled into the garage, I was told that you were not doing things, but rather on your devices all day. I made it very clear yesterday that you were not to be on devices at all today until the last one was done. And I know you already said that list was not done today. I will be checking the camera to see if what I was told was correct. I am really not happy at the moment. Can you come walk Sharma, please? This is now May 11th. Paul, yes. I'm about to clock out. We'll be headed home in 5. Shonda, okay, thank you. Please get the garage done first. Paul, KK, Shonda, are you home? Ringing the doorbell? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, no. Shonda, did you see anybody at our house as you came down the street? Paul, that's a grocery delivery. Shonda, okay, that's what it was. Sorry, Timothy said that and it freaked me out a little bit. Paul, you're fine. Shonda, please go ahead and get the garage done because I'm headed out for home. Fortunately, we don't have much work left tonight, although he will have the lion's share because after he gets things vacuumed, after other stuff is done, I'm going to have you steam clean a few things, not the whole house, but a few areas. Paul, Timothy will have that? Shonda, huh? Timothy was talking about the doorbell ringing earlier. Shoot, no, I think I know what you mean. You will have the lion's share, not him. Paul, lion's share. Shonda, lion's share. Tell me you know what that phrase means, please. Paul, nope. Shonda, we could talk about it later. Please get the garage done before I get there. You just need to clear the path to to the breaker box. Paul, I will after Timothy gets in from walking Sharma. I needed to catch my breath. Don't worry, I'm making sure he doesn't steal anything. Shonda, yes, please keep a very close eye on him. Paul, I am. For the trash, we have to get out of your room. Do we pick it up or wait for you? Shonda, you're done in the garage already? Paul, yes, we made a path. Shonda, okay, nice. I don't need to be there for you to gather trash. If you aren't sure whether or not something is trash, set it on the side of the bed and then we will see. Please include my nightstand, the top of it, I mean, in your trash cleaning exercise. And please watch Timothy and make sure he doesn't steal any more candy or anything else in there. Once you get the trash done, if I'm not home yet, you can relax for a few minutes. You can watch while he picks up the living room. in preparation to vacuum, as long as you do that without watching a device and him at the same time. Paul, okay, Shonda, thank you. Paul, so all the clothing filled baskets, are they clean, dirty, or both? Shonda, yes. Try to find spots for them in the closet, please. I will sort them out as soon as all this is done. And don't worry about my bathroom. I will take care of that later. Paul, okay. Shonda, thank you. About to pull onto the street if someone could open the garage. Paul then sends her several pictures of the garage. Shonda, please don't forget to turn on the alarm on his door. It is the number 2 remote. Please bring me the remote if you want. What are you doing down there? Please get to sleep. Still have a fairly early morning. Paul, KK, sorry. Shonda, thank you. What is that noise? Paul, sorry, I accidentally set one of my notification notices to a different sound yesterday at work trying it out. Shonda, okay, seriously? The noise needs to stop. It's like a semi loud thumping on occasion. Paul, wait, what? That's not me. Shonda, not bumping against anything? It stopped now. Paul, no, it just came from above me. Maybe it's the water pipes or the dishwasher. Shonda, weird. Maybe it was your bed. Never heard the pipes do that or the dishwasher do that. Sounded like it was below my floor. Paul, it was above me. Shonda, okay, well, it stopped. Love you, night. Weird, LOL. Paul, LOL, love you too, night. May 12th. Walk the dog. Paul says he's coming. Shonda, once you go to the bathroom, please wake Timothy and have him go into the bathroom and then come up here. Paul, sure. Shonda, come here, please. Paul sends her a transaction. Shonda says, almost done. Paul was about to check out. KK. Paul might grab a drink and a snack. You want one? Shonda, no thanks. How you gonna pay? And do it very fast. Paul, I have Apple Pay. Shonda, KK. Hurry please, coming out. Paul, checking out now. Shonda, KK. Paul. Okay, they clearly didn't realize that I don't want to use the money from the bottle returns to pay for my stuff. What the frick? Shonda, we will figure it out. Just hurry, please. Well, at least I don't think it was all that much. I'm really sorry. I should have said something to them. That part is slightly on me. Shonda, okay, just hurry, please. Please sign into the camera downstairs and keep a close eye on Timothy. Paul, KK. Shonda, headed home now, but little G is going with them. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, KK. Shonda, what the heck is that noise? Paul, I don't know. I heard it too. It was outside my window. Shonda, okay, so it was outside. You sure it was outside? Go lock the front door, please. Paul, KK. Shonda, thank you. And you're sure it was outside? Answer on the outside thing. From what I heard, that was possible. It was possible, but wanted to make sure since you were closer to the noise. Paul, it looked like it was a couple of people at that were about 20 feet from my window. Shonda, what were they doing? Paul, it looked like they were chatting, but I think I saw bottles in their hand. I checked again just now and they're gone, but I think they were drunk and incoherent. I didn't see anything on the ground, luckily. Shonda, oh, okay. May 13th. Please come walk Sharma. Paul, coming. Shonda, time to get up, please, and watch him closely, including logging into the camera downstairs. Paul, KK, KK. Shonda, how goes it? I have dog training tonight after work. Do we have meat in the fridge or did we use that? Paul, it's good and I think we used the meat. Shonda, okay, thought so, but wanted to check. We have pork and ground turkey in the freezer. About to head out now. Paul, KK, Shonda, sorry they are always fun to talk to and I wasn't in a hurry. Sharma is going to be jealous though because Harley was laying in my lap. Paul, you're fine. Shonda, this is now May 14th. Are you up? Paul, yes. Shonda, KK. Please drop the remotes you have on my seat on the couch. Paul, got it. Shonda, you don't need to stop by the Meyer gas station every time. Paul, sorry. Shonda, just a lot to spend, sweetie. Paul then sends her an Apple Pay transaction. And he says, I let it go, but and then he sends her a picture of him on the bike with his helmet on eating a snack. And Shonda says, "Aw, May 15th." Excuse me. I already knew we couldn't keep it, but the poor thing jumped out of his tree, and I have to dive to save it from hitting the hardwood chips. It could have been injured. Shonda, aw, good job. Paul, thanks. Shonda, did you stop again? Paul, no, I'm almost home. I had to stop at a stoplight, but I'm about to hit the carpool lane thing. You know what I'm talking about, Shonda. Yeah. Any particular reason you have not logged into his camera yet? Paul, sorry, I'm in the middle of a battle on my phone. Shonda, and you know that's not an excuse. Paul, I'm logging in now. Shonda, okay. Please make sure you locate the lavender dry shampoo for the dog before I get home. I will probably be out here a little bit. Yeah, we might be out here for a little bit. He is on and off acting like an idiot. I'm going to move over to Walmart, I think because they're open later, so I don't have to move in a little bit. Paul, okay. Shonda, I don't understand how he can do so well in the yard with all of those noises and smell, but now he's acting like a fool half the time. I really need to have him ready to be with me full time. Paul, please get home soon. I'm ready to strangle Timothy and then knock him the freak out. He told me he needed to go to the bathroom, so I deactivated the alarm, only to hear something and see him trying to sneak pizza. He's up against the wall beside me. Shonda, he's more likely to sneak something up beside you than downstairs. Please play against well downstairs. And I'm sorry, but I can't come home soon tonight. I'm sorry. Paul, huh? Shonda, sorry. Sharma thought he could get away with something because I was talking into my phone. He is more likely to sneak something upstairs and downstairs, put him against the wall downstairs, and turn the alarm on and leave it on. Paul, KK, Shonda, please tell me you can deal with him because I really need this time out with Sharma. So she neglects her children all day, all three of them, all day. She orders Paul to inflict harm, punishment, and further neglect on a Timothy, withhold food from Timothy, force Timothy to clean the entire house, the garage, do laundry, not allowed to take a drink of water, have alarms on his body, deprive him of sleep, deprive him of any type of interaction with anybody. And she has the all damn audacity to say that she needs a time out with Sharma? Paul says, I'm managing. Shonda, thank you. Then she sends him a picture and says, working on it. And it's a picture of Sharma laying down. Paul, oh, Shonda, I should have been doing this every night you were home, but I just have not had the energy. Did he actually get any pizza? Did you check his breath? Paul. Yes, he snuck something else at some point. I don't know what it was. I have yet to ask. I don't think it was today. Shonda, I hear something. Device is off, please. Paul, KK. Shonda, he managed to gently move his arms and lower his hands without setting off the motion sensor. Paul, that sly little, nope, I'm going to sleep. May 16th. Come walk the puppy and run around with him some, please. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, he responds, sorry. Phone was on silent. Shonda, K, debating on taking him today or not after him acting crazy part of the time last night. Please sign into the camera. Question mark. Paul, question mark. Hey, question mark. Paul, gonna call but can't talk. Paul responds, sorry. Shonda, thank you. Sign into the cam. Please turn on the sound, but not mic on and leave it on so you can hear the alarm better if he sets it off. You up? Paul, yes. Shonda, KK. Paul. So I decided to put the wrist alarm for Timothy into an adjustable knot, then knotted it off at his wrist and cut the spare yarn because he used one of the times the alarm went off to sneak into the garage. That didn't make any sense. I don't know. Shonda, I have to go in a minute, but what did he get in the garage? Paul, I'm ready to beat him with a, within a millimeter of his life, mama. He said he was reading. Shonda, BS and hang in there. Gotta go. Sorry. Can you possibly spot me $11 till tomorrow afternoon? Paul, sure. Shonda, thank you. He sends the money. I reset my Apple password to what? If I remember, it was something to do with your birth year. Shonda says the password. Paul says, nope, that's not it. My stupid computer is being annoying, but I'll reset it to that. Or did I use that at one point? I suck at remembering passwords, and I don't know how to update it in my settings. It's now going to be, and I'm not going to say the password. Shonda says, KK, gotta go. Headed out now. Please let me know when you leave, okay? Paul, KK. Shonda, where's Timothy? Paul, sorry, I was getting dressed. Timothy is on a 5-minute bathroom timer. Well, 4 now. Shonda, why is he on a 5-minute timer? He doesn't get 5 minutes. He gets 60 seconds unless he needs to poop, and then he gets 2 minutes. Paul, okay, sorry. Shonda, not great. Surprised that he wasn't being honest with you. Paul, I was a lot annoyed with him. What do you mean, Shonda? He is that time to sit down when he doesn't need to and try to take advantage. He knew he wasn't supposed to get 5 minutes. Paul, where is he? Shonda, he's still in the bathroom. I'm just saying he uses the extra time as an excuse to sit down when he knows that he's supposed to be standing up because he's being punished. He's at the wall now, and I have signed into that since I'm on my way home. Please make sure you activate both alarms before you leave, and then leave those keys in my seat with the alarms attached. I can watch them in his room, but I also don't want him trying to pull anything while I'm on my way home. Paul, I'm now ready to beat him black and blue. Shonda, don't do it, and why? Paul, why else? He took advantage of me yet again. Shonda, okay, that's not the correct way to react, and you know that. Paul, I know, but I'm so far beyond done with this bull crap. Shonda, me too. Paul, I have plenty of yarns to reattach the alarm to his wrist, but I think a tightened and tied off slip knot is the best way to keep him from giving it to the slip. Or maybe it's supposed to say giving it to the slip. I don't know. Shonda, we will figure it out. Paul, my phone is ready for pickup. Shonda, okay, can you do that tomorrow? You have to call Best Buy on your next break and let them know you will pick that up tomorrow. They keep calling me and I can't answer because I'm at the game. Paul, okay. Shonda, it's the next day on the 17th. Please come walk Sharma. Excuse me. Paul, okay. Shonda, you up? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I am not happy. So what did Timothy do? Paul, he was in the garage and toppled stuff. Believe me, I am not happy either, Mama. My volume was off. Shonda, as hard as it was for me to wake you up, I'm sure he got away with something. Okay, now you are also in trouble. For now, go out there and watch him and make him clean that up. I specifically told you this morning before I left to make sure your volume was turned on. Paul, when? Shonda, before I left, when I was having you sign into the camera and turning on the sound for the camera so you would hear the alarm when it went off. And by the way, I told him yesterday that if he did that thing in the garage again, he would sleep in the garage for a night. So let him know that he will be doing that as soon as the temperatures are safe enough for me to make him do it. But get out there right now with him. Go ahead and walk the puppy and then crate him. And then watch him while he picks everything up and figure out what food he got into and let me know as well. Paul, okay. Peanut butter and a pancake in a cup. Shonda, did he hear the pancake in a cup? Otherwise it's just powder. And it's not safe to eat without being heated either. Paul, no, he just ate the powder. Lord have mercy. Shonda, that could make him sick. The dummy. Y'all give me a minute. Tabasco in his mouth and make him swallow. And lots of it. And do it every 30 minutes until you leave. Paul, okay. He almost crapped himself. Shonda, what? In his pants? Seriously? Paul, I told him to take a 5-minute shower. Shonda, make him do the work in the garage with nothing on below the waist. Just make sure the garage door stays closed. And then he can stand down against the wall with nothing on below the waist until you leave. Just make sure little G does not go upstairs at all while he is standing there like that. You have to watch him in the shower. I do not trust him to plug the tub and cause an issue. And his clothes need washed right away. But he gets to be without anything below the waist for a while today. Did he say why the heck he did that? Paul, he didn't want to disturb anyone. Shonda, tell him I want to know the real reason because I know darn good and well that's not it. He snuck into the garage. He wasn't worried about disturbing anybody. I have to go back to work. Tell Timothy to stay in his room. Okay, I need an honest opinion. You have to work in the morning, and I obviously have to work. And I have a jury trial going, supposedly. I plan to be at I plan to I plan to take Sharma with me in the morning, but I can't risk Timothy keeping me up all night. Any opinions on what to do tonight? Paul, I honestly don't know, but if it does go to the jury thing, I say let Timothy sleep tonight, but keep him up Thursday because I will deal with him. Shonda, okay, we'll probably do that. Sharma did amazing tonight. I'm actually about to head home from Meyer now, but I want to leave early to walk him through Meyer again before I go to work. So I need to sleep. Paul says nice. Shonda, yep. So sending him to bed now and we'll set the alarm on his door. I will get up earlier than usual to take Sharma to our Meyer before work to make sure he is good to go for tomorrow. Paul, KK, Shonda, the Wisely transaction is handcuffs and lead cuffs for Timothy from Amazon. Figure it would be okay to get those right away till we can talk about the sensors and stuff. If not, please say so we can cancel the order. Paul, it's fine. Shonda, it's May 18th now. Shonda, please come and walk Sharma. I will be able to tell at work if he did both. So please stay outside until he does both. So I don't need to be really upset with you. Paul. Paul responds, KK. Shonda, please make sure you go to Best Buy and grab your phone on the way home from work. Paul, KK. Shonda, please hurry home before I strangle some people or one person at least. Paul, KK, Shonda, and Timothy needs to scrub his room tonight, please. And please watch him super close. He had little G sneak him some pretzels earlier. I was not happy. Please go see what Timothy is doing. I can't tell, and he's not responding to me. Paul, he decided to get changed without permission. He's really pushing my buttons already. Shonda, will take a deep breath and deal with it, sweetie. And have him get a load in the wash, a full load, please. You can fuss at him, of course, but no hollering and no getting aggressive, okay? May 19th. Are you freaking kidding? Is that Tennessee laying down and down the hall? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I guess that's supposed to say Timothy. Time to get up, please. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Turn off his alarm for a minute, please. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul then sends her an Apple Pay. Then she sent Paul 4 pictures of Sharma on the couch. Please steam clean Timothy's room while we're gone as well. He isn't going to get to sleep tonight, but I just want the smell taken care of as soon as possible. Paul, KK. Shonda, please sign into the camera downstairs. Please turn off your notifications in case I need to get a hold of you. Handcuffs and leg cuffs are coming tomorrow, not today. Headed home now. I can hear you. No devices. May 20th. Okay, you slept long enough. He didn't lay down, but still got away with some crap due to you not having the alarms on all night. Paul, frick, sorry. Shonda, come get Sharma to walk, please. And please turn on your notifications off of silent. I mean, Paul sends her some money. Shonda, Do you want me to check you in? There's a 59-minute wait. Paul, sure. Shonda, okay, done. 4 minutes. Paul sends her a picture of him getting his haircut. And then he sends a picture of how he looks after the haircut. Shonda says, much better. Feel good? Paul, LOL. Is it okay to grab a drink and a snack from the gas station? Yes, it does. Shonda, or Culver's? Paul, I don't have a backpack. Shonda, wait, you don't have your backpack? Paul, no, I went on my regular bike. Shonda, well, yeah, then a snack and a drink don't really work. Paul, stupid idea, honestly. Shonda, LOL, mama told you. Paul, I mean, I'm pretty good with one handing on the bike. Not so much on the e-bike, but with a regular bike, I'm perfectly fine. Shonda, you can get either a drink or a snack, but not both. Paul, so I can grab the Culvers in one hand and still be fine steering as long as I use my left hand for the steering. Shonda, oh, okay, just no drinks. Paul, and don't worry, I'll be careful. KK. Paul, what do you want? Shonda, double butter deluxe cheeseburger with no onions, just mayo, pickles, mustard, tomatoes, and lettuce, and meat and cheese. Paul, KK, Shonda, no fries for me. Paul, KK, Shonda, don't stop on the way home, please. I'm cooking supper. This is now May 21st. Paul, KK, Shonda, no devices. I better. Oh, wait. Sorry, that went fast. So May 21st was her just telling him not to pick up anything. He says, okay. Now it's May 22nd. No devices. I better not hear anything. Paul, KK, Shonda, you never signed into the camera downstairs. Paul, sorry. Shonda, I'm not headed home yet, so please go ahead and do that. Never mind. You just did as I sent you that message. May 25th. Please come walk Sharma and make sure he does both. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, hang on. Shonda, we apparently have court this morning that I did not know about. Since with me, I cannot longer take my phone into the courtroom with me, and my watch won't work without my phone. So please stay on top of things. Everybody up? Paul, yes. Shonda, for the record, we get to sleep in tomorrow. Long story that I'll share tomorrow, but has someone in our court, but wasn't in there with them that tested positive for COVID. So they are disinfecting the whole building tomorrow and paying for us to have the day off. Paul, KK, Shonda, May 24th. Time to get up and walk Sharma. Paul, KK, Shonda, you coming up? Paul, yes, hang on. Shonda, okay. Paul sends her a picture of something and says, want any? We got shot, wine, and others. Paul, sorry. Shonda, yes, please. A couple of shot glasses, couple of wine glasses, and then as many of the others as you can. Paul, okay. Shonda, May 25th. Please come and get Sharma. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, he never responded, and then he doesn't text her again until he's coming home from work. She responds, "Sounds good. I will see you when you get here. Our jury trial took a police. I've been working from home today." And then she corrects it, "Plea, not police. LOL." Paul then sends an emoji. Shonda, please to remember to grab the keys for the alarm on Timothy's door and make sure you log into the other camera downstairs and turn the sound on and leave your screen on with that on. Paul, right. Shonda, sign into that camera, please, and leave the sound on with your volume on and the screen on overnight, please. Paul, KK, Shonda, thank you. And then no more devices other than the one sitting there with the camera on. Paul, okay. Shonda, not the, oh, sorry, y'all. It's May 26th now. Not the first time I've heard you down there. No devices other than the camera left on the screen with sound. Go to sleep. You keep waking me up from dozing off, and I'm worried I won't get back to sleep at this rate either. Please get up and come walk Sharma and make sure he does both as well. Paul, KK, Shonda, that should have said he does both, and we will talk about that later because he obviously did not do both for you. Time to get up, please. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Paul, Paul, wake up. Paul, sorry. Shonda, we will talk about it later. Please make sure you kick the thermostat over to air if you need to. Paul, okay, I'm going to clean the couch. Sorry, still sleepy. Shonda, please do. Please get little Timothy in a bath right away, and please make Timothy stand against the wall outside the bathroom downstairs. There's a chance Grammy might come get little G before baseball practice. Paul, okay. What am I dressing him in after? Shonda, he can go in shorts and a short sleeve t-shirt. Paul, KK, Shonda, and please see if you can locate his baseball game clothes. His new socks are on my dresser, but I don't know where his pants and jersey went. I have his baseball hat in my car, but his baseball backpack is in the garage. Paul, okay. Shonda, hey, Grammy will be there between 2:30 and 3 to get him. Please put his iPad and headphones into his Mickey backpack. Grab his baseball backpack and cleats out of the garage. Put his baseball pants, socks, and jersey into another backpack and leave both backpacks by the front door. Do that now, please. Paul, okay, where's his baseball clothes? Shonda, I mentioned earlier, I am not sure. Check his Mickey backpack, check my room, check the laundry. Paul, could you tell Grammy Sorry, could you text Grammy and see if she still has them? Shonda, I know she doesn't because she sent it back with us. I hope they're not in my car. He does not need his baseball uniform tonight at least. If you can't find it after an honest effort to look for it, I will look for it when I get home and take it to her at practice if I need to. Grammy is on her way. Well, she is at GH Walmart now. Has she picked him up yet? Paul, no. Shonda, okay, she should be there in just over 10 minutes then. Apparently, she wasn't moving very fast. She should be there in less than 10 minutes. Paul, okay. Shonda, did you find his baseball uniform? Paul, no. Shonda, I know it's not in my car because I never took it in there. Pretty sure it's in his Mickey backpack or in a plastic bag. Paul, I searched your entire room, checked both backpacks, the laundry, and his room. Shonda, okay, well, I'll still get your help after I'm done. Did you find his purple baseball socks on the corner of my dresser by the wall by the bathroom? Paul, yes. Shonda, yes. Please tell Grammy that I will find his baseball uniform after I get home, apparently. She is almost there. Please go outside. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You sent his baseball backpack with him, right? And his cleats? I need an answer. My break is almost over. Paul, yes. Shonda, okay. Do not just sit around and not look for his baseball uniform while I am at work. Please keep looking. Ask Timothy if he has seen it. Paul, I did. Shonda, you did? Which part of that? Paul, ask Timothy. Shonda, okay, then keep looking, please. Check under the counter in my bathroom, please. For some reason, I was thinking little G may have done something crazy and put it there. Paul, not there. Shonda, well, it is somewhere. It's his gray pants and purple jersey. Open up my closet, both doors, and look around there real quick as well. Paul, nope. Shonda, this may sound odd, but check the coat rack. Also check under the couches. That is a bright purple shirt. I don't know how it is not being found. Paul, I looked everywhere before little G left. I literally checked and double checked. Shonda, I'm not saying you didn't, but somehow it's being missed. Headed out now. Paul sends an emoji. May 27th. Walk the dog. Shonda, check on Timothy, please. He is moving around a bunch and I need to work. Paul, okay. Shonda, time to get up, by the way, anyway. Paul, KK. Shonda, please put him downstairs and watch him on the camera so I don't have to get a bunch of alerts at work. I am waiting to hear back from Grammy. I can't take a short lunch break today, so it looks like you will have to go to the game one way or another and take care of Shara for me during the game. So please make sure your battery is charged. If you do end up having to use your bike, we can put it back. Sorry, we can put it in the back of my car and I will take you home so you don't have to worry about that. But charge it up anyway. All the way, please. Paul, it's charging. Shonda, thank you. Grammy will pick you up today. Yay. Getting a time from her. She will need his uniform cleats and the socks that are by the door. Paul, I don't have her number. Shonda, I will send it to you later, but you don't need it really. You just need to know she'll be there. And she said 5:15ish. Paul, KK. Shonda, have Timothy go to the bathroom and put him in his room with the alarm turned on when you leave. But no discussing alarms or anything like that with Grammy, please. Paul, okay. Shonda, please be ready to walk out of the door at 5:15. Please make sure you have clean jeans on and a clean shirt. Paul, okay. Shonda, since the fields are at an elementary school, there's a playground right by the fields. I don't expect you to be able to watch the game, having to watch the dog as well. It's probably best if you take him over to the playground and just hang out there with him. Paul, KK. Shonda, it will also probably be cool enough to sit in the car some. You might want to charge your devices before you go though. I have no issues with you sitting at my car a little bit of the time with him as long as he is not painting or anything and he is not tearing anything apart either. Just please, whatever you do, don't get injured on the playground and make sure he doesn't get injured. Paul, okay. Shonda, please get ready for Grammy and make sure you get Timothy ready to stay put. When you get to the field, could you let the coach know I will be there to catch the game on time, but I probably won't be there much before 6. Apparently, left my lights on in my car and just had to get a jump at work. I'm leaving now. Paul, KK, Shonda, thank you, and please don't forget. Paul, I got you. Shonda, the more I have thought about it, the less I want you outside with him around that many pretty significant roads. So I will need you to sit in the car with him for the most part. Sorry. Please go ahead and go to the parking lot by the playground. I should be there in a few minutes. Paul, it's fine. Shonda, where the heck are you? Paul, where are you? I am going to stay with him in there for a little bit. Shonda, yes. How is he doing? Paul, good. Shonda, not panting too much? Nope. Since you have extra, can I finish off the partially drank Dr. Pepper? Shonda, yes. There's a German Shepherd walking by on a leash with a guy that isn't the friendliest. Please make sure Sharma is inside the car tight. Paul, KK. Shonda, is he painting? It's supposed to be panting. Is he panting at all? Paul, a small bit. Shonda, do you need to find shade for him? Paul, no. It would be easier for him if he would lay down. Shonda, K, see if you can calm him down maybe. He want me? LOL. Paul, he's not hype or anything like that. Shonda, okay. How is he? Paul, he's fine. Shonda, okay, not panting too much. My God. Paul, no. Shonda, still okay. We are in the last inning. So wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Paul went with Grammy and Little G to the baseball game, but she didn't want Paul at the field, so she had him walk Sharma to the playground. And now he's at the playground and she's at the game? Still okay? We are in the last inning. Paul, yes, mama, don't worry about us. Then he sends her some money. Shonda, where did you put my car key? I need to lock the doors. Paul, it should be in my seat. If not, check the center console. Shonda, do you think I would have texted you if I had not checked both of those already? It's obviously not in my car because I can drive it, but I don't know where it is. And I really did not need this kind of delay. Paul, I don't know. Check the floor. Shonda, are you freaking kidding me? Why on earth are you treating me like I'm stupid and haven't already checked? I do not appreciate my keys not being somewhere easy to get to and obvious. I have not managed to locate them yet. Paul, I'm not trying to. Shonda, you're about to owe me for this movie ticket because I can't go in there and leave this car unlocked. Paul, is it in the back seat? I got back there with Sharma earlier. Shonda, I'm looking. Please tell me at least he pooped while you walked him. He got some bad gas. Paul, yes, it might have slipped between the seat and the console when I didn't notice. Shonda, okay, that's good at least. And no, I already looked there. Paul, or since I had it on the leather covering thing, it might have slid the other way and be between the seat and the console. If it's not, I don't know where else it could be. Shonda, hopefully they still do previews for the first 20 minutes. Headed home now. It's May 28th. Paul, KK. Then he sends her a picture or something. And then she sends him a YouTube video and says, saw this on YouTube and thought you might like it. Paul. So, this is May 29th. So I plugged my bike in yesterday, but I come up this morning and the charger's unplugged. Battery's not charged. I had to Uber to work. We'll try and get an Uber home. If the app decides to be stubborn, I'll let you know. I don't know who unplugged it, but I'm not happy. I plugged it back in, but still. Shonda, probably just got bumped, sweetie. Hence why it's best to plug it up here where you know it won't be touched. Paul, KK. Are we still good for Craig's Cruisers after work? Shonda, sorry, but no. Timothy snuck candy out of the Easter basket in my room. Paul, of course, a freaking course he did. Shonda, okay, just chill out, Paul. Dang it, I really wanted to do that. Shonda, don't need anything else to deal with. We will go without him soon, okay? And then Paul says, Mama, he did that on purpose because he knew that we probably wouldn't let him do anything there because of how bad he's been. So he wanted to ruin it for all of us. I I am just Shonda, he didn't know we were planning it, so stop it right there. I realize he's been a challenge, but you don't get to what is this? Denigrate him like that, period. Have I ever heard of the word denigrate? I don't know. All right, Paul. All right. Okay. Um, Shonda, you have been treating him like crap and talking down to him lately. Or is it denigrate? No, she spelled it denigrate. Imma look that up when I get done with this. You have been treating him like crap and talking down to him lately, which is totally unacceptable. So just stop right there. Okay? Paul, okay. Ugh, I had an Uber that suddenly canceled because of traffic. Shonda, sorry. Paul, I really don't want to have to ask you to come get me, but I may not have much of a choice soon. Shonda, might have helped if you hadn't waited about 40 minutes between requesting an Uber. What was the $38 charge? Paul, I don't know. I think I might have unintentionally clicked the wrong type of Uber, so I corrected it. Shonda, oh, okay. Paul, so Uber is being a pain. Why did that dude freaking cancel? I literally wanted to know how I rated the trip and I never got picked up. Not even a text from the guy saying he was here or he wasn't coming. Shonda, make sure you don't get charged for it. Paul, sly, rotten, kniving piece of nope, I'm okay. I'm freaking dandy. Then he sends an emoji. Shonda, huh? Paul, I got charged. I didn't get my money back. Shonda, okay, call support then. Paul, how? Shonda, you can't look that up for yourself? Yes, you can. I've never had to contact their support, so you need to figure that out. But you don't need to just let that charge stand. Paul, do I want to press inquiries? Shonda, I have no idea. I just said I never contacted support for them. Paul, nope, I can't find the freaking number. Shonda, then maybe look for an email. There's usually some sort of health tab or option, and then you can choose contact us or something like that. You should be able to figure this out on your own, sweetie. Paul, screw it. Nope, whatever. I don't care. I have plenty of money. I'm not mad at you. I promise. Can you come grab me real quick? Shonda, if you want to ride home for me, you will do that. It's easy to find, and you just saying forget it and wasting money is unacceptable. I realize you're not mad at me, but that type of attitude is completely unacceptable. Paul, okay, I just checked my stupid money app. Didn't know, didn't show the cancel ride as putting the money back into my account. So he just canceled for no dang reason. I'm still not happy with Uber, and I will be finding a way to complain soon. But the driver could have at least said something. Shonda, okay, well, that doesn't fix it, what I just said. Paul, which is Shonda, did you not read the message? Paul, okay, I got my money back. I just said that. I thought, excuse me, the stupid help section has no file a complaint area. And I know now I don't need a refund. Excuse me, sorry. Shonda, wasn't clear at all. And I will require you to show me that you got the money back or you won't come back with me. And I'm honestly not sure if you're telling me the truth or if you are just missing it. There's a place under the help area where you could do something about it. Either way, it's not titled file a complaint, but it's very easy to figure out. Paul then sends her proof that he got his refund. Shonda said, that's not your banking app. And I said you would show it to me when I got there. App not up. Paul, oh, sorry. I didn't realize that you meant the banking app and not the we cancellation. And then he has to correct himself and says Uber cancellation. Shonda, K, I'm driving. Meet me at the freaking Walgreens so I don't have to come as far through the parking lot. He then sends her to Apple Pay transactions, and it is now May 30th. Please come walk, Sharma. Time to get up anyway. KK. I set a 10:30 alarm for tomorrow so you don't have to wake me up. Shonda, we shall see. Okay, I know you got home a while ago, so why on earth are you just now going downstairs and going to bed? Shonda, Mama, I just got home. Shonda, at 3 a.m.? Paul, we were really backed up at work, so it took a bit to do. It's Memorial Day, so it is to be expected. Shonda, hey, Paul, sorry if I woke you up. I'm going to take my meds, grab my keys, and hit the hay. Shonda, kind of tends to happen when you bang around that loudly. May 31st. Paul, I'm sorry. Oh, can't forget to plug in my battery. Shonda, yeah, just make sure you go to bed because you have to get up at the same time anyway. Love you. Paul, love you too, mama. Shonda, time to get up and come walk Sharma. Paul, KK. Shonda, I will need you to pay rent and your bike payment today. I will also probably text you during lunch about the water bill. Sorry. Where did you put them when you left for work? Get out the living room camera now. Oops, sorry on the last one. Just a question. Paul, the keys, is that what you talking about? They should be on the couch or on the ottoman unless he decided to grab them. Shonda, no, I meant the boys. They are both in my room and they are not responding. I will scream at them through the camera once I get in the car in a couple of minutes. But I am beyond livid. Paul, Timothy should be in his room and little G should be in his. Shonda, neither of them are in either of their rooms or downstairs on the camera. Paul, okay, that wasn't my fault. I put them both there before I left. Don't blame me for that. And then he sends an emoji. I gotta go. I have work to do. Shonda, I know you have work to do, but I have to say this. And part of it is not your fault because he did do it before you got up, but the rest is completely your fault. He managed to carefully open his door and sneak in the garage after I left for work. And he was in there all freaking day. You never even saw him today. This is beyond unacceptable. I am so upset right now at him for sure and very upset with you. Paul, I actually paid attention today. So no, that wasn't on me. Stop blaming me. Shonda, him getting there before you woke up was not on you, but the fact that you never even saw him today was completely on you. So don't even try it. Actually, correction, he came upstairs, stole some food out of the pantry while you were on the couch, and then he went into the garage. So you are more responsible than originally thought. No response needed. We'll talk about this in the morning. Paul, what time? Shonda, around 8 a.m. Paul, I was asleep. Shonda, got the van opener, or sorry, I guess she's saying can opener. Got the can opener out of the drawer even. We'll talk about it in the morning, I said. Paul, I set an alarm for 10:30 and I thought you already activated the alarms the night before. Shonda, I did activate them. They didn't wake you up. Paul, I have work in the morning, so I can't actually sorry, I have work in the morning, so I can't exactly talk about it. Shonda, we will talk before I go to work, I meant. Paul, fine. But still, none of that was my fault. Don't blame me. No excuse, me, but I have work to do. Paul, Shonda, I said don't bother responding earlier. Geez. And none of it was your fault, really? Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow morning. Oh, gee whiz. That's it, y'all. I don't even have anything else to say. That sums up the text messages for May. I will check in with y'all next time where we will do the final part. Six will be which will be June and the last couple of days of July. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much. Y'all be easy. Peace.